Hey everyone, the greatest goblin that ever lived is here for a comic book review for this week of December 2014. I apologize for being a little bit late on this one. I've done some rearranging around here and been kind of busy at work, so let's go ahead and get to these books. We're going to start with Marvel and with DC. Start with Marvel with All New X Factor number 17. Peter David and everybody who worked on this was really good. This is a tie-in to Axis. Again, a story I'm not reading. I don't care. You got the team of X Factor taking on the team of Longshot and Sunfire. And my bro Chris pointed it out on his review. Yeah, Sunfire looks like, this is the Age of Apocalypse Sunfire. Whereas Longshot, I'm not really digging his look in this book. I'm really not digging it. It doesn't... To me, it just makes him look like a simple henchman rather than giving him his own unique look. So, it is what it is. But the team seems to handle their own very well. Sunfire steals the show, as well as Danger. Danger has some moments in here. But once again, Peter David is known for them damn cliffhangers. And the cliffhanger at the end of this book was amazing. Thank you, Peter David, for this. It's going to be a shame to see it go, but man, has this been a blast. This was a good issue. Not the strongest issue out of this particular run, but still really good. I enjoyed it very much, and once again, the master of cliffhangers strikes again. This, I give it a 4. Moving on to Angela, Asgard's Assassin, number 1. Kieran Gillen and Marjorie Bennett are doing the writing. You got Phil Jimenez on the art. It's just, wow. Okay. The only other book I've been keeping up with Angela in is Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't read any of the other books that she was tied into through Marvel. So, thankfully, there's enough exposition in here to get me caught up on what's going on. We learn the true identity, so to speak, of who Angela is, who her father is, and who she really is. This was good. This was really good. Angela comes off as this character that doesn't want any friends, doesn't want to be friendly. She wants to do her job, collect, and that's it. That's how she comes off. But at the same time, she's just got this badass vibe about her that really, really works. She's, in a sense, kind of written like Gamora. This badass super chick that you don't want to fuck with. And I like how it's presented on here. Some of the dialogue was a bit... seemed a little simple. But it wasn't overly dialogue heavy at the same time. So kudos for that. The storytelling is good for what it is. The artwork is incredible. I love the artwork in here. But, this is only the first issue, so it's kind of soon to see where this series can go. This was a strong beginning. I was kind of expecting something else, but I was thankful for what I got. Marvel did a good job. A strong beginning, I give it a 3.5. Moving on to DC, starting off DC with Detective Comics number 37. Yes, this is the Darwin Cook cover. I saw the Darwin Cook, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get these. This is part 1 of Anarchy. I don't really want to hardly say anything about this without, spoiling anything. But Manipool and Bushilato, this was incredible. This, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that much. But wow, you got my attention again. Just when I think, oh man, I'm gonna start to get burnt out on Batman, I get stories like this, and I'm like, okay, nice. Anarchy's debut in the New 52, I gotta agree with my bro Chris. He starts off with a bang. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't ruin anything else. This was good. This was really good. I give it a 4. I'm impressed. That was good. Moving on to Earth 2 number 29. Now, look, my Earth 2 counterpart, he's frustrated with what DC is doing with the Earth 2 series. It's like, he believes, and as well as I do, if you overexpose a product, you tend to get burnt out real quickly on it. And collecting a weekly series along with the rest of the books that you collect is really, really difficult. Because what if you miss one week? You're screwed. You got to get caught up. You know, weekly series, never really been a big fan of them. The last weekly series that I tried to stay on board with was Batman Eternal. And I couldn't even make it past issue 8. I was like, okay, this is going to get too hard to stick with. Never really been a big fan of weekly series. Because they're the easy, I think they're some of the easiest titles to mess up. You know, look at, case in point, Countdown to Final Crisis. Oh boy, Christ. But in here, we see Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson, their Earth 2 counterparts in here. They're married, they have a child together, and this is taking place during the invasion that's going on in World's End, which is another reason why I'm frustrated with DC right now for this weekly series, because I don't really feel like it's needed. We don't need another series just to keep up with what's going on. You were doing just fine with how you had it. A series by itself, progressive storytelling, good character development, great artwork. You were doing just fine right there. If it isn't broke, don't try to fucking fix it. And that's what they did with World's End. I'm not reading World's End, nor do I care to. And the fact that this particular story continues in an issue of World's End, that really sucks, because I'm a poor motherfucker. I can only afford so much. Even with Chris sending me books from Midtown Comics, which I do appreciate, I'm not going to ask him to send me World's End, because, like I said, weekly series tend to cripple your wallet really quick. And this particular issue, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. It was good to see Dick and Barbara working together, not just as, you know, as the characters themselves, but they're actually a couple. This is kind of like a glimpse. It's like all you fans out there who like Dick and Barbara's relationship, oh, I wonder what it would be like if they were married. Here you go. It's a small little glimpse, but here you go. This was nice. Very well done. It is what it is, and I give it a 3.5. Moving on to Green Lantern number 37. Oh man, all kinds of crazy shit happens in here. Which act and what part is this? Act 3, Part 1. Wall. In here, we see, the first thing we see is Parallax leaping out of Sinestro. Yes, I done spoiled that, and I'm sorry. But, wow, what a moment to start on. And then we get to the stuff that's going on with Hal and Black Hand. And Black Hand, more than once, steps over the line when it comes to Hal Jordan. Even Hal himself says that you've crossed the line. Because there are a couple of things that Black Hand does in here that just makes me go, woo, you motherfucker, you love to make it personal. And then we get to the big, toward the ending of the book, with the big confrontation with Orion and everything. But, you know, Black Hand kind of comes off a little creepy. You know, other than the stuff that he does to Hal, he comes off a little creepy in this issue. And then we get to the big realization that Black Hand notices toward the end of the book. This was good. This was good for what it was. Good character development for Black Hand. Black Hand, great character development. You want to make him creepy. You want to make him evil. You want to give him his own unique personality. I applaud. This was good. Very good start to the third act. Whatever. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I give it a 3.5. We're ending this review with something I was ready for years. the return of Secret Six. This is Secret Six #1, Gail Simone. I love you, girl. Call me a fanboy, I don't care. But who else worked on this? You got Gail Simone, Ken Lashley. Just really good. This is the big return of Catman. You got Catman, Black Alice, Styrax, the ventriloquist. Let's see. You got, I believe he calls himself Big Boy. Shit. Shit, what does he call himself? Does he call him Big Boy or oh hell, I done forgot, but I'm just looking through this again, and I just think it was really cool. But I loved how this book started, you know, with Catman being confronted by a bunch of agents, and he just beats the shit out of all of them, and I mean brutally. I noticed his hands. Does he have claw-like gloves, or are his hands like kind of like mutated in the claws? Because remember, this New 52, things can flip like that. But man, the writing was great. It's like Gale didn't miss a step. My only complaint, and it's a minor nitpick, there's no Scandal Savage yet. I'm holding my breath, ready for Scandal Savage to come back. But if you want a good spotlight on Catman, if you wanted Catman back, God damn it, you got him back, and Gail Simone gave him back to you. And for that, I think everybody who missed Catman should give Gail Simone a great big thank you for bringing Catman back. I give her a great big thank you. This was awesome. And this, big surprise, this is my pick of the week. Secret Six #1. Was it perfect? No. But I fucking loved it. It was amazing. Good storytelling. The artwork was kind of gritty, and it worked with the storytelling we got in here. Just amazing stuff. I give it a 4.5. Alright, that's all I got for this review, everybody. Please subscribe to Blugoblin01. Don't forget Blugoblin X, where I do Midtown comic stashes. Check me and my girlfriend Jennifer out on Arkham Asylum Studio. I also want to plug a new channel that a friend of mine has started. He's called Norman Maloye. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. He is a up-and-coming independent professional wrestler. I think y'all should give his channel a look. Don't forget my bro, my student, one of my best friends in the whole world, Christopher Bennett, TheMtVernonKid. Of course, my good old buddies Deadpoolzilla and Brandon Hex, as always. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, I am Groot.